It is another Tuesday, which means another fabulous meal. You are cooking with Forrest Brown. As always, it is my pleasure to share my little secrets from home to your casa. For those who don't know who I am, what I'm all about, I'm a professional chef who loves to cook, who loves to entertain. With this COVID going on, at least I get to entertain you at your house and share my dishes with you. And hopefully you can make them. They're really easy, they're simple, they're quick, relatively quick. It's all about the presentation, to be honest. People eat with their eyes, yes, of course, and loads of flavor, but quick and easy. This particular meal takes 10 minutes to prep. It's just chopping a bunch of vegetables. I'll be making a hearty split pea soup, basically, with mushrooms and carrots, onion, parsley. I'm gonna be throwing in some garlic and 3 ribs in there to kind of flavor up the stock. It'll be delicious for this wintry day. I hope everybody's staying safe, sane. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can continue watching me. I post new videos every Tuesday, and it is my pleasure, and I'm honored and blessed to be here with you. So, without further ado, let's start this show. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. So my ingredients are as followed, like I said. I don't know if I did miss celery. These are my ingredients. Some celeries, a few celery stalks, carrots, some tomatoes, handful of parsley, some baby shiitake mushrooms, some short ribs. I'll be throwing in some garlic, onion. Garlic is optional. I love garlic, so there's not really a set quantity. You could add as much as you wish. I do like to chop it up very finely though. And I don't know if I've mentioned it. I forgot. Pardon-moi. Onion. So I'll be throwing about half an onion, half a large red onion. And besides a good high quality stock, some sherry wine. So the first step that we're gonna do is, I have already a preheated pot. Add a little bit of oil, literally just a tablespoon of oil. And I'm gonna go ahead and transfer my rib in here. I'm gonna be adding just pepper, some fresh pepper. Some salt. I usually use kosher salt. Like so. And that's it. Basically, this is going to be the base to flavor our soup even that much more. While the meat is searing, I'm going to go ahead and chop all my vegetables. I basically want them small bite sizes, so small dice. I'm not fond of large dice vegetables in soups, really, or stuffings, or I want to have basically all of the ingredients in one single bite. So like so. Basically your simple mirepoix, celery, carrots, onion. That's just the base of my soups. This one's a little too big. the onion. You could definitely make this soup vegan if you wish. Just add vegetable stock. And don't add the meat, of course. It's equal as flavorful. So I'm going to be adding the mirepoix. And I'm going to cook it down with the ribs. Just let it all nestle down together beautifully. And this is all on medium heat, by the way. Not too high, not too low. Some fresh parsley. Like I said, just a large handful. I'm gonna give this a rough chop. Well, not too rough. You kind of want it on the small side also. That should be good. Now the garlic. Just a few. I'll be adding 5 garlic cloves. There we go. Finely diced. I ended up using a little more than 5 because they were really small. But this is up to you, like I said. You can skip the garlic. You could add peppers, chili peppers, bell pepper, serrano peppers, anything that you wish. I'm just giving these a rough slice. And then a rough chop. The mushroom tends to shrink all the time, so it's good in this particular case because you also don't want a large chunk of mushroom in your spoon. All right. Smells absolutely delicious. Now I'm going to chop up some tomatoes. Also a fairly rough chop. Tomatoes tend to disintegrate when cooking. Well, water down basically. Shrink, that's what I meant to say. So. We don't have to be too perfect. So in our tomato. Now moving on to our sherry wine. I'll be using half a cup of sherry wine. I'll be also using 32 ounces of beef stock. And I'll be adding about 4 cups of water to this. Turn up the heat to high. I ended up buying some split peas that come kind of mixed with, I think, like dried vegetables. So basically, we're gonna dump this in here. And we're gonna cover it for about an hour until done, basically, until they're tender. And of course, more salt. You kind of want to season this good, just because there's so much tomatoes and the peas, the vegetables. So, 1.5 tablespoons of salt. So total 8 cups of liquid. Okay, and like I said, your stock, is up to you. You could flavor it as much as you wish. So let's cover it. Bring this to a boil. Lower the temperature to medium, and cook for about an hour. See you then. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and make some bread with Parmesan cheese. So some Crostinis, really. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. Forgive my language. But you'll definitely understand once you see it. I'm going to be slicing some sourdough bread, throwing some Parmesan cheese, and in the oven. But I'm going to toast the bread a little bit first prior on throwing on the Parmesan cheese. And it's all for the presentation. And I know I said it before, I'm going to say it again. I usually make larger amount of quantity so I can save some for the following day or so. But all the ingredients vary on the amount of people that you will be serving. 420 degrees, just a few minutes on each side. No oil, no salt, no pepper. Just because the soup is so flavorful and the Parmesan has a potent taste to it. You could definitely use a much milder cheese if you wish. I'm a big fan of Parmesan. I think it will be beautifully with this soup. It's just in the oven till nice and toasty, like I said, and then we'll add the Parmesan and reheat it up again. Let's see where we're at. Smells delicious, of course. And now I'm gonna give it a try to see if it needs more salt or any sort of adjustment. Delicious. Just a little bit more salt. Maybe another tablespoon or so. These types of soups need a lot of sodium just because I added, like I said, so many tomatoes and vegetables. That should be good. I'm gonna leave it for another 20 minutes and it should be done. Nice and toasty. Now I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese. Like so. All right. Back in the oven till it gets nice and crunchy. Let's assemble some juice. Let's give it a wipe around the edges, nice and clean. Some of our crostinis with Parmesan. Some fresh lemon from my tree. We're gonna use one of the leaves for decor and a few drops of fresh lemon. Let's do this. There we go. And here you have it. Absolutely delicious. Smells incredibly hearty and citrusy at the same time. And you know I cannot end this video without me not trying it. So let's move on. So let's give it a try. Not to say that it's extremely delicious just because to say it's extremely delicious, but this is extremely delicious. That lemon, that touch of lemon really made all of the vegetables pop. And this, outrageous. This is really, really good. And so simple. Thank you so much for watching me. It is my pleasure as always to be here with you. I will see you next Tuesday for another episode. Again, you are cooking with Forrest Brown. Don't forget to like this video. It means a lot to me. Stay safe. Do some cooking. Follow my recipes. They're easy. And again, remember, people eat with their eyes. So, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.